swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Center Parc Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on last year's national champion, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Ole Miss offense will have first crack at this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Throws to the tight end. Got his man on the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. Rebels are flying down the field. Looking for a man, it's Barco. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. On the move at the 30. It's a seam wide open. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. He's got him. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Gets it out quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They're going to throw it on third and goal. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So Georgia State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He'll throw on third down. Back open in the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to take off. As they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down. He gets down. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Day. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. He tries to take the top off. Brings it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Firing to the right, complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Looking to throw, it's Barco. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Working on the right. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Rebels in the hurry up. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Breaks into the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Rebels are on the move. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They just keep firing. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, probably you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Gets it to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Pressure coming on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And the Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 3rd down play from the gun. Touchdown, Georgia State. Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now and again.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give to the tailback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Looking to throw, it's Barco. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rebels line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. He'll start this drive going to the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's caught. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Georgia State hoping to convert on fourth down here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. The offense lines up at the 41 with a first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Slithers into space. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Good right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Gonna try to get it himself.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got a man. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there.
It's a fumble. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Panthers. And the pummeling has started. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Boy, it didn't look pretty at first, but it wound up being most effective.
And that's the problem with these guys, these quarterbacks. It's not the first play you have to play. You have to play the 2nd play and the 3rd play because they just keep extending it and making plays. And then next thing you know, you look up and the dude's hitting his head on the goalpost.
The inside handoff. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Let's go. To the ground. He's got it again. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. To the air, it's Barco. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Got his man on the right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. There he goes. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So 1st down will open up the final period. Going to the running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
The give to the back. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Under fire. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back. He wants to throw the football. He sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the 1st down. But way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. back to pass. Bringing the heat. Got some room entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Pat. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent, and we didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all 3 phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive and advance. You played a really, really good opponent. You took care of business and continue to stay above them in the rankings, which is the only thing that matters at this point in the season.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline.
to Center Parc Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense going to get the chance to start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks. Might as well give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning it on. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Georgia State comes to the line with the 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia State.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Here's a heat. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Prince. Rushes on him. Stands in and takes the hit. Wide open downfield. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Picked off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy... Unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could.
Man, now if this offense could go back, they'd be like, throw it away. You know, don't take the sack earlier in the downs, because the scramble now puts you in a good 4th down situation. Interested to see what this offense does, but they got to stay away from those negative plays.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man, it's Day. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got him this time. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. We put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They've got period. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his back in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll take a shot. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Georgia State. Snagged in. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Just under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Dave. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Dave. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies.